Hello, this is GinGurGurl. I'm going to do a quick demonstration on hyperdrive jumping, but also on discovering new systems. So here I am. I'm already out in a system that's not part of the gate system, and of course it's named GinGurGurl because I had discovered this one. To do so, to go out into a system, you need to have two things: a hyperdrive on your ship that matches your class, and two, you need to have hydrogen. Now I don't have a lot of hydrogen on me because I knew I wasn't going very far, but I've got about 820, and that's a number that's important to know, is how many you have, how much you have. So I'm going to click on maps. I'm currently in this system and want to go out. There's no gates out here because it's previously undiscovered. So here I am on the map, and you can see there's quite a bit of stuff going on. I've got my little system here at the edge of this sector. Well, look right here. Here is a previously undiscovered little star. It's got no name on it. So I'm going to right click on it. And look, it says unexplored star. It also gives you a little more information, and my recommendation is to check out the wikis to get a breakdown more specific on each class. But it says that it's a class F main sequence star. So as you get exploring, you start realizing which sequence or which class of stars are more likely to have life in certain areas. So I'm going to tell it, I'm going to jump to it. I'm going to jump. And the reason I said, and I forgot to show this, why it's important to know how much hydrogen you have is it takes a set amount of hydrogen to get from place to place. So it took about, looks like 50 or 40 or so hydrogen to get from my little star system to this one. How do you know how much it's going to cost? Well, let's go back to map real quick. So I am here. I was here. I'm going to right click. I'm not going to go to it, but I'm going to right click where I had been, which is GinGurGurl 2. And from here I can look to jump to is a cost of 53 hydrogen right there. So that way I know how much it costs to jump to it. Now I'm in my new system. Well, guess what? Now it's no longer called unexplored because you've officially been here, you've explored it. It is now, in this case, GinGurGurl address 51. And let's see what we have available, because I don't see any extremely unexplainable, which sometimes you find some really interesting little nebulas floating around. It looks pretty standard. Looks like one star. Here we go. Oh, and literally it is one star. Well, that's not going to be very entertaining for us, so let's try another one. So we've got this one star, and it's star 0. Well, perhaps that's why it was previously undiscovered. So let's go in here and look around, see if we can find another relatively close by star. Here's one. Let's click on it. Undiscovered or unexplored star. There we go. And this one is a class M main sequence. Well, let's click on it and see what we get. This one's going to cost us 82 hydrogen. Well, I have that, so here we go. Alright, here's our news again. GinGurGurl address 52. Well, this one has a little more. Again, no planets that I can colonize or asteroid fields that I could mine, but it looks like it's a binary system, and it has a gas giant. So if I wanted to go around and explore, first of all, what I like to do is I like to, like I showed you before, kind of look around. Oh look, it looks like that's one of our stars right there. And so it's a pretty large system as far as distance. And there's our other star. So, nice little binary system with a gas giant. Now sometimes it'll show you the gas giant, but it looks like this one happens to be in a darker area. So I'm going to click to view range. If I were to click on the name, it would probably take me closer to the atmosphere, and it would start me gas mining, which of course, well, is in another video. This one, it's kind of hard to tell. I don't honestly know what this is because it doesn't have the bands, but as you learned in the gas mining, the different colored bands tell you what's in it. So this is kind of a mystery one. Well, that kind of explains the exploring a little bit. It also explains how to hyper jump. So if you have any additional questions, message me and I will do my best to address any questions and in future videos.